Let's break down fascism, a term that gets thrown around a lot but is often misunderstood. What does it really mean? And where did it come from? At its core, fascism is a political system where the nation is everything, and the individual barely matters. The needs and rights of people are sacrificed for what's claimed to be the greater good of the country. In fascism, one all-powerful leader makes every decision. There's no democracy, no debate, and certainly no room for dissent or opposition. The leader's word is law. Fascism was born in post-WWI Italy, a time of chaos, economic hardship, and resentment. It rose from the ashes of defeat, led by Benito Mussolini, who promised to restore strength, pride, and order to a broken nation. The core of fascism is extreme, aggressive nationalism. Your country is always portrayed as being under threat, and only total, unquestioning loyalty will save it from enemies, both real and imagined. Disagreement isn't just discouraged, it's seen as dangerous, even treasonous. Speaking out or challenging the regime can have severe, even deadly, consequences. The leader justifies anything: war, oppression, the loss of personal freedoms, all in the name of national glory and unity. Everything is done for the supposed good of the nation. Fascism runs on fear and anger, demanding absolute obedience and crushing any sense of individuality or independent thought. People are expected to conform or else. Think of it as a nation ruled by a paranoid, controlling parent. Step out of line, and the consequences are severe. In fascism, the state watches everything, and no one is truly safe from its reach. Fascism sells itself with powerful symbols and relentless propaganda, saturating public spaces and minds with its message. Every poster, every chant, every flag is carefully designed to stir emotion and loyalty. Mussolini used the ancient Roman fasces, while the Nazis twisted the swastika, branding the state's power everywhere, making these symbols impossible to ignore. They become visual shorthand for authority and unity, repeated until they feel inevitable. The leader becomes a living symbol, worshipped as the nation's savior. Loyalty is to him, not the law or any institution. His image is everywhere, his words treated as gospel, his presence dominating public life. Fascism hates democracy and debate, glorifying violence and action over thought. It celebrates force, discipline, and obedience, crushing dissent and silencing opposition with intimidation and fear. It attracts those frustrated by slow politics, promising simple, decisive answers to complex problems. The movement offers a sense of belonging and purpose to those who feel left behind. The movement obsesses over a mythical golden past, blaming outsiders for the nation's decline. It rewrites history, painting the present as a betrayal and the past as a paradise lost. The message is clear: we were great, they ruined it, and only the leader can restore us. This promise is repeated endlessly, fueling hope and resentment in equal measure. It's a story that's simple, powerful, and dangerously seductive, offering certainty in uncertain times and drawing people in with the promise of greatness reborn. Living under fascism means the state controls every part of life, from the way people think to the choices they make each day. The government's power is absolute, leaving no room for personal freedom or dissent. Children are indoctrinated early, taught loyalty to the leader above all else. Schools become tools for spreading propaganda, shaping young minds to accept the regime's ideology without question. Only one party exists. Opposition is crushed and elections are a sham. Any sign of resistance is swiftly silenced, and citizens have no real voice in how they are governed. The media becomes pure propaganda. No free press, just state-approved news. Information is tightly controlled, and the truth is replaced by whatever narrative the regime wants people to believe. Public life is a constant performance of loyalty, with mass rallies and parades. Citizens are expected to participate, showing unwavering support for the regime in every public setting. Secret police create a climate of fear, neighbors spy on neighbors. Trust breaks down as anyone could be an informant, and suspicion becomes a way of life. The economy is directed by the state, focused on military power and war. factories churn out weapons, and resources are diverted to support the regime's ambitions. Labor unions are abolished and businesses must obey government orders. Workers lose their rights and all economic activity serves the goals of the state. It's a society built on fear, conformity, and total control. Individuality is suppressed, and the cost of disobedience is severe, leaving people with little hope for change. Why would anyone support fascism? In chaos, people crave order and unity. Fascism promises stability, national pride, and a sense of belonging. Mass rallies and symbols make people feel part of something bigger. The regime can mobilize the economy for big projects, reducing unemployment, at least at first. Supporters see visible progress and national achievement. Most seductive is the promise of simple answers. Blame a specific enemy, eliminate them, and all problems are solved. It's a dangerous shortcut that appeals to those feeling powerless or confused. But the cost is always hidden, until it's too late. The price of fascism is catastrophic. Individual rights vanish. No free speech, no safety from the state. Dissent is met with violence, imprisonment, or worse. Aggressive nationalism leads to war and genocide, as seen in W2 and the Holocaust. The economy becomes unsustainable, focused on war at the expense of real needs. Any initial progress is a bubble that bursts in devastation. Fascism promises strength and unity, but delivers destruction and suffering. The lesson: trading freedom for false security leads only to ruin.